Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. Today is going to be a very interesting day as we're going to be leaving our little town here and going to be starting on the main city, more inland, more towards the center. Probably in this section, I think, is where we're going to start. Although this place isn't done, this town isn't anywhere near done, it is at a point where I think it's going to be somewhat self-sustaining for a little while. We'll leave it, we'll see if it grows, we'll see if things die out, we'll try and let the population of this area somewhat balance out, let all the people get their jobs, because at the moment what we're doing is we're just adding more and more houses to this area, which will need to be done anyway, but we're not letting them really grow, we're not letting them upgrade that easily. We're rushing the situation, and I think we've got a really good start. It's a very messy road design. This is very sort of a very realistic road design for a UK city, but today in the real main part of the city, in the skyrise part, it's going to be much more let's say appealing to the eye. We're going to do more of a United States, more of an American style city, where it's going to be more gridded. Not everything's not going to be gridded, but there are going to be more grid style roads. It works quite well in City Skylines. They seem to prefer grids sometimes in order to get about, and it's going to be really interesting because in real life it doesn't work this way, but if I had a town here and I had a city here, in real life, the people that work in the city are likely going to end up working in the town, and the people that work in the town likely end up working in the city. There's like a split diversity. But in City Skylines, it seems like the people like to work as close to their house as they possibly can. So when we start putting houses and jobs over here, I'm hoping that they're going to work over here, and the people here are going to work here, therefore having less traffic on the roads. It might take a little while for that to sort of balance out and people to die and more new people to be born and educated to really work, but that's going to be the plan, I think, for a while. Anyway, so let's just do a quick check. We've got plenty enough electricity, we've got plenty enough water, and we should have plenty enough sewage as well. I mean, if these guys want to empty the bins of the city as well, they probably can for the time being. The road is quite simple to get out onto this highway and along here to here. It's not that far. I'm sure that they can probably do that for a little while. I actually don't mind this junction too much. This is one of the junctions in the game that don't actually look that bad as standard. I think it could do with a little bit of tweaking, because I think this part of the bridge is a little higher than that part of the bridge, it seems to me. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to shrink that down a little bit. I think that looks a little bit more flat and stable just straight off the bat, and that looks like a little bit too much of a sharp incline, and so does this one. I like to drop them down a little bit more than what they are. There we go. That looks a little bit more flat, right? And this one is way too... Ooh, clicked the wrong one. This one's way too high. Ooh, we're getting close now. I'm going to have it about there, I think, and then drop that one down. Now, it's not really much of a strong start to the city, I know, but it is something that always annoys me. The on and off seem to be at a pretty nice angle. These ones are a little bit short. If I could move that up there a little bit and move this along here, I think that looks like a little bit more of a realistic sort of curve. And the same over here, so we want to move that right over here and move that right in, like, whoop, steady. What if I go up a little bit? I can't. Oh, we're turning all the cars. Oh, all the cars are going underground. I don't do that. There we go. Alright, it's just a little tweak, but it's going to make a world of difference to me. Let's delete that random log that's there. And we've got these two large highways, which I think is a really good start into a main city. Left one's going left, obviously, or left one's going in, the right one's coming out. So we probably want to continue that down to not that far. I don't want to go that far in because at the moment there's no way to really get over it. I'd like a bridge going over it. I know that for certain. But maybe we go to a very large central roundabout pretty early on that then splits off in a spiderweb formation that then leads into a bunch of grids. I really like this junction as well. This is one of my favorite looking standard junctions. Even the bridges look quite nice on that one. Alright, so we want a large road, larger than that, this one, perfect. One-way road is great, that's what we've got already. And do we want to go straight into some trees on either side? If we do a 15 unit long and a 15 unit low, maybe they're not quite exact. I mean, that's as exact as I'm going to get, I think. Something like that. I might edit these afterwards and join them closer together, but I think the roundabout is probably a little bit more important. That's too big, isn't it? What is this road? Is this the highway road? Ah, it's a highway. That's what it is. Yeah, that looks a lot neater. Okay, that looks a lot neater. So I want to go into a large roundabout here. We're going to use... we need a one-way road. And do I use like a 6-lane one-way road? Because I can't use a one-way roundabout, can I? Or it's a 2-lane roundabout. It's a little bit too small for the entrance. This one doesn't have a one-way, so it is going to have to be this one. But I do really like the idea of having trees on either side of the roundabout. Alright, so that's going to be our start. It's not going to be perfectly circled because of that. We're going to go 6 and 6. 6 and 6. And then do it the same on this side. 6, 6, 6, 6. And then join that up. I think that looks really nice. It's not too big, so it's not taking up too much room. It looks really neat. We could probably put something hopefully in the middle, like a fountain or something. Oh, let me lock my chair. I keep bouncing back and nearly falling off. Alright, that looks pretty cool. And I know for certain that I want a road that starts here and goes over the road. Ooh, look at that. Like that. Maybe that's a little bit too high. Maybe I don't like it that high. We'll drop that one down. We'll drop that one down. This is such a cool tool. Why this isn't in like the vanilla version of the game, I don't know. Alright, yeah. So I definitely at some point want to somehow join that bridge up to something. I just think that looks really cool for an entrance. Now off here, what have we sort of got as feature-wise around here? Well, this I would really like to make into some sort of dock. I don't exactly know how to use the docks that I've got in the game, but I would like to make this into some sort of dock. Maybe make this into... It'd actually be cool to make this into like an Alcatraz island, wouldn't it? That would be cool. And put the prison on there. Yeah, I might have to do that. That does look pretty cool. And then we've got a little bit of a pond over here. I would like to make this into more of a high-end residential resort, you know, with the pond behind their house, so they can like have fishing boats and stuff like that. That would be cool. So I think from here it's pretty simple. We're going to do some just basic grids now. We'll grab, I think, 4 lanes, 2 lanes in either direction. It should hopefully suffice from here now. Or do we go 3 lanes in either direction? Let's do 3 lanes in either direction. We'll go off the middle. And we'll go up 40 units for the moment. Yeah, I love the trees around the area. It'd be cool if I could get like a perfect spider look. So if we go 40 units there. And 40 units here. And then go 40 units in the diagonals as well. Now, I don't think I can get this exact. Is there any way that I could mathematically get that exact? Because I can click anywhere in there. Unless I do... like... there to there. And there to there. Oops. Nope. And then that's 90 degrees. 90 degrees to 82 degrees. And then that's 84. There must be like an actual mathematical way I can do that. That's too tight. 90 degrees. Bang. All right, that looks pretty cool. That's a really cool start to our blocks. And now from here, we can grid out. I don't think we want any more trees. I think we want normal roads. We'll go with slightly smaller roads as well from here. And we'll keep them as intersections. We won't do little roundabouts in this part of the world. So we're going to go up here. I want this to go up exactly the same. How am I going to do that? With a bit of guesswork. Ah, there we go. 90 degrees. And then in like that. I mean, that sort of works. It's not exact. I'm happy enough with that. I think that looks pretty cool. And then go up here. I want 45 degrees exactly. Oops. Which I had. 45 degrees exactly. Click. 45 degrees. There we go. And then how far is that? 29. Let's go to 35. What was that? 29, so I need another 6. 6. And down to here. And then this one is 37. So we're going to have to remove that road. And do that again. 35 we want. 35. And down there. And then join those two up, I think is what we want. Oops. I'm going to go right back. I'm going to go right back. Do that down here. Oops. That down there. And then that should just now allow me to join straight in. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. And then remove these parts. Okay. Now that's looking really, really cool. Off these roads, we can do some smaller ones to maximize this space. Because as you see, there's a lot of empty void space where we can't place or we can't zone at all. So we might as well utilize these points by having some... I think I want to use the outside ones for coming in. Like that. Like that. And that one. And do I go down the middle here? If I go down there and there, that should work out perfectly. Yeah. So that's taken up all of that space. There's only a little square that we can't build in. So I want to do the same on this side. I want this city to be somewhat symmetrical, at least at the beginning. I don't mind if it goes unsymmetrical a little later on. But I think that's the start to get that real nice look. I think I would like it to be completely symmetrical. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Now, how am I going to get this? But why would I want this bridge to join up? Where would I want it to go from and join up to? And what would be the point? Why wouldn't people just go round the roundabout? Unless there's an split that goes off in this direction over the top of the highway. So they all come down here around the roundabout and then they come down the side to get off. Like we could do something like it's this road that we're making the bridge out of. If I went 20 units. No, I don't want that. I'm going to go 15 units because I don't like that bridge part. Ooh, go down. And look at that, 15 units. I'll fix that. And then we go over the road like this. So we go down over the top of the road. Ooh, go down. And over the top of the road. That could work. That could look really nice. And then have something on this side. And then join it up to this road. I think it's quite simply like that would work. Apart from that looks really weird. Delete. I need to probably raise this part of the road up to stop that from happening. We just raise that up a little bit. No, I don't want it to do that. I want it to go all the way. If I can just get to that point, I can then adjust it afterwards. Oh, why aren't you doing what that side does? It can't be that much lower, can it? What happens if I click these? Nothing. Absolutely nothing happens. How can we fix this? What am I doing wrong? Let's go right up. Let's make it unrealistically sharp for the minute. Okay. Okay, that's too high then. Down. I don't want the bridge part to become visible. Too high still. I must have just only been off. There. Oh, no! No! Why would you do that to me? Alright, we're going to have to go with the bridge then. And then if I adjust it, will the bridge go? I don't think the bridge will go away. I think I might have to keep it like that. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, I suppose, does it? It's a little bit too sharp. There we go. There we go. I don't think I can get it to do that on this side, though. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind. Maybe it shows, like, what bridge you're getting on and off. That's the way that we're going to say anyway. So let's get all of these to be in line with each other so they don't all look too tall or too short. Make them get relatively flat. That looks good on this side. That can go down quite a long way. Up a little bit. Down a little bit. And this one. Alright. That looks pretty even. That looks pretty nice. Always going to need some tweaking when we get over to that side, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. That looks cool. It's like the H leading into the semicircle there. What about some roads off this one now? Small ones, nice little inroads. Nothing too fancy or big. Away by one. There's no way to get this absolutely perfectly. I think that's really going to be our best. Then leave that little gap in the middle. We should end up with the same gap down here as well. Oh, I went 1 pixel too far. That's so frustrating. And then 1 too short. That one? No? Why? Yeah, gotcha. Join up. Pow. Right. I'm happy with that. I don't want to have anything in these zones. I think I would like these zones to be really nice. Either woods or actually somehow get a park to join in there. I think I need a road in order to put a park down, though. For it to actually function, at the very least. Parks. That's not this one. That's this one. Like, something... Yeah, something like this. Okay, it's not big enough. What's this one? Just a basic park. I've already got one of those in the other city. These are the sunken walls to go next to water. They're going to be really interesting to play with. How big is this? See, that isn't very big. I want a really big park. Maybe I do go with the fountain one and then I build off it. But it must be placed roadside. So if I get a little dirt road to go down here. And a little dirt road to go down there. And then put the parks in the middle of those two. Yeah. And then I can join the roads up to the road. Maybe like right on the corner. Just because I think that looks pretty neat. Oh yeah, we ain't got no water or electricity at this city either. I forgot about that. That's okay. We don't need it for the minute. And then spiral out some... what are they called? Paths, that's it. A car park would be nice to actually have on the other side of the road. Let's just do that. Favourites. I favourited the best car park. If I could fit one in here and one in there. If we can fit 2 next to each other on both sides. One there and one there. And then have the road just extended there. There we go. normal paths now. Public paths, not car paths. Should be able to join off nicely off. If we unsnap, we do a nice wobbly one. And we do something like that. Like that. See, I think that looks really neat. If I can get it up the side of that building. What do I turn off? That one? That one? That one. Now I should be able to do it. Nope, that one. Now I can do it anywhere. Up there. Up there. Round the back. Perfect. And then off here. Okay, I think that looks really cool. I am never, ever going to be able to get something that looks symmetrical on the other side. But that doesn't matter if that part isn't symmetrical. I'll try my best at first, I suppose, and try and do it. But yeah, let me try and do that exactly the same on the other side, and I shall be back. That's not too bad, right? I can see that that's meant to be symmetrical at the very least. No, I'm happy with that. All right, and there's one tree because I had that on. That's in the middle of the path. Anything on this side like that? No, but I will just remove these vanilla trees so we have a nice plain start to our custom trees that we're going to put down. Like this. Now, I really like those tall fir tree style ones that we have. These ones that don't have a picture. These ones. These look superb. I would really like to line one edge with all these. Maybe the entrance actually would work the best. So we come down here. Oh, I can line them. Yeah, okay. We'll do that then. Then they're all really evenly, perfectly evenly spaced. That one. Click. And put that down. Look at them going into the park already. Why are they going to the park when there's no, like, they don't, you don't technically need power or electricity to go to the park. I get that. But why are they even here? What's just the park alone has drawn people here? See, that's a cool entrance. Coming down that road, you know you're going somewhere to a nice park. We're going to want some of these trees. And I think I want to curve these around this arch. Let's turn off that erroring. There we go. Like that. And like that. Yes. Acacia trees? These could work. I want these in the middle, so I want to probably brush these in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a couple of little dots like that. Yeah. We'll do the flowers at the end. I'll brush some of these in now on this side. And over here. A little bit of a wood. Like a dog park, isn't it? Like a dog park. Some bushes. I probably want to actually line these ones. Like that. And like that. And probably the same on this side. These are really nice to look. They're like tall bushes. They are trees, but they look like bushes to me. So we want that on this one. And what one? The outside. This one. I think. Wasn't it? Oh no, it was in the middle. It didn't go around that, it went through that. It was meant to be there and there. Alright. Delete these ones. No, not that one. Was it that tree? No. That one. Whew. Right. Now we want some... Well, you know what? I'm going to finish this off camera. I'll be back. Alright, I'm super stoked about how these turned out. We've got the nice path coming in with trees on either side. And what I've tried to do is I've tried to make like this section mostly one type of tree and this section mostly another type of tree, but then mixing each other in there, so you sort of end up with this really nice wooded area, but with a few different select trees going on. And then I've got this open meadow area, so you can walk your dog through there, because dogs like finding dead sticks and stuff like that. But you can come out into this area, and it's a bit more of a meadow to be able to throw and catch a ball, or play frisbee with your dog, or whatever, things like that, in this section. And there's a little one over here, and then it's the same on this side as well. I think they're a really cool shape. I think they're giving a lot of personality to this city. I'm very, very happy. What I want to do here is put another arching road over here, and then have like a very important building like the city hall, or a very large cathedral, or something like really, really important hiccup in here. So I'm going to go back to the tree ones for this one, and to make sure that it's even, we're going to come up the middle first. Or I need to turn that off, so we can come up. Hello? That's on. That's on. Why am I like... Why can I click anywhere? I don't want to click anywhere. Look. Space already occupied. I've clicked something that's... Okay. It is possible. I've clicked something though, haven't I? Okay, we should be okay for the minute, but I need to sort that out for next episode. And then hit this one. So we want to go 30 units and 90 degrees. And join it up to... Yeah, look at this. It should automatically, like click like that. But it's like having a lot of trouble. And then this one. No, I need to go... I don't think that's going to work. I might have to reload my game to try and maybe sort that out. It's this one. It's segment snapping off, but I don't know how to turn that back on. I got it. Control S is what it is. Like how you would save normally. Control S does it. So I'm going to redo this now, because I want this to come up, and I've decided that we want to go 10 units that way and 10 units that way. Oh, this is so much easier. 30 units. Nope, not 30 units. 25 units. Yeah, that'll do. And 25 units, and down to there, and then delete this middle road like that. And then I want something very, very important in there, but what, I don't know quite yet. That is going to do it for this episode though. I'm super stoked on how this is looking. That's going to be so cool, having that grid style city next to this windy style town. Next episode we'll just do a quick check on that to make sure it's okay. But until then, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode.